Cable cars ferry visitors to and from San Francisco's famed Fisherman's Wharf. It's a hotspot for tourists with sounds of squawking seagulls flying over Alcatraz, smells of freshly caught seafood, and sights of street performers, tour boats, and countless souvenir shops selling sweaters to tourists who mistakenly thought summer in San Francisco would be warm. But there is something missing: international visitors. With most overseas tourists still unable to travel to the US due to ongoing COVID restrictions, San Francisco's tourist industry is suffering.
For San Francisco, still to this day, is not seeing any international tourists. And international tourists in San Francisco account for probably close to 500,000 a week between Asia, South America, and Europe.
Without that foreign money, the local tourism industry is having to depend on an increase in domestic traveler to make up the difference. National tourism ad campaigns, cheap domestic flights, and hotel deals have helped, but they are still a long way off pre-pandemic levels.
We had over 26 million visitors in 2019, spending close to $10 billion for our city. So it's a huge economic driver for our city. Obviously, the pandemic has caused that to derail. Our forecast for 2021, we're probably looking at anywhere between 15 and 16 million visitors. Obviously, the spend is going to be significantly lower as well. So we are seeing a very jagged, a very slow recovery in terms of tourism for the city.
Appealing to the domestic market helps fill the void a bit, but they don't spend anything like as much as overseas visitors. In a normal year, about 25% of overnight visitors to the city are from international markets, but they make up for 60 to 65% of the overall spending, according to the city's travel association. US residents are seeing the advantages of vacationing closer to home.
And tickets are really cheap right now. I think like round trip you pay like $130, which is really cheaper than what we spend on gas to get here from the airport. So yeah, tickets were cheap, car rental wasn't too bad. And most of us haven't really been around SF in a while.
City officials and business leaders continue to petition the US government to open up borders to international visitors.
It's frustrating to have a situation I feel is not fair where we can go visit their countries and they cannot come here. It doesn't seem equitable, it doesn't seem to make any sense. So we really look forward to the negotiations that are going on. And being able to get the borders open as soon as possible.
One hopeful sign is the recent agreement to allow Canadian visitors to once again come to the US.